Hello and welcome to Crypto Novus News, where we bring you the top news stories of the day in the world of crypto. Today is December 28th, 2020, and it's not Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the altcoins which were big news today, but it's actually the signing of the $900 billion stimulus relief package. So let's jump into that, but first, I want to give a shout out to Faith Finance, our sponsor. Remember, live faithfully today, live abundantly tomorrow. Faith Finance helps you manage your personal finances using biblical principles, and they can be found at faithfinance.org. So back to President Trump. So essentially what happened is last night he did in fact sign the $900 billion COVID relief package, which is wonderful news for everyone. We released this statement basically saying I'm signing the bill to restore unemployment benefits, stop evictions, provide rental assistance, add money for PPP, and so on and so forth, which is all true. But there's another component to it, and that is that package, that bill also included money to keep the government operational for another 10 months or so. I think it was September of next year. And if not, then the government would have been shut down basically tonight by midnight. So, of course, none of us wanted that to happen. So the bill was basically signed. So what does this kind of basically mean? It means that after a week of back and forth and criticisms from Trump, people are going to get their $600 second stimulus relief check. The total bill value was, of course, $2.3 trillion. $900 billion of that, as we said, was just for stimulus money. And along with the $600 stimulus checks, there is $300 of federal unemployment benefits that will get extended until the end of March. But the conversation isn't over because, as you all know, Trump did in fact want to have those stimulus checks increased to $2,000. And that was where the controversy really lied, was, can in fact the bill be amended and increased by that dollar amount. So today, the House is going to vote on an amendment to give the stimulus checks to individual people up to $2,000. So Nancy Pelosi is going to lead that conversation today and basically have the House of Representatives meet today and vote on that amendment. Basically, as we can see here, the House will vote Monday on increasing the second round of federal direct payments to $2,000 as the Democrats embrace Donald Trump's call to put more money into Americans' pockets. The measure will boost the stimulus checks in the year-end coronavirus relief and government funding package to $2,000 from $600. So here's really the controversy, though. Whereas the House of Representatives are willing to sign a package to increase the stimulus checks to, in fact, $2,000. The Senate is not. And in this paragraph here, it says, Trump basically has pushed for 2,000 payments in recent days. In a statement explaining his decision to sign the legislation Sunday, he noted that the House and potentially the Senate could move to approve larger cash deposits. However, most Republicans in the GOP Senate have opposed even a $1,200 check. So that's really going to be the controversy today. Is more than likely the House will approve the $2,000, and we'll hear more news about that later on today. But the question is, what is the Senate going to do? Now, in PBS News, they have reported that Schumer is expected to raise the question of the $200 stimulus checks before the Senate sometime this week. So basically, Senate Democrat leader Chuck Schumer is expected to raise the issue providing $2,000 stimulus checks for Americans on the Senate floor sometime this week since Donald Trump has in fact signed the package. Now, of course, by Schumer doing this, he's going to put the Republicans on the spot and basically, through public opinion, try to force them to go ahead and issue the $2,000 checks. If that doesn't occur, I'm sure that another stimulus package is going to be created soon after the beginning of the first of the year and more checks sent out to people. So the big question is, when can you expect your stimulus checks, at least the $600 ones at this point in time? Once the bill is officially signed, it generally takes 1 to 2 weeks for those checks to actually be distributed. And there's basically 4 different ways that the IRS does that. But for those of you who have direct deposit, you'll get it then the quickest, and that's the ones that fit within the 1 to 2 week time frame. So sometime in the middle of January, people can probably expect to receive at least the $600, and we'll have to watch the week and see how it's going to see if that gets raised to $2,000 or $1,200 or whatever these wonderful politicians decide that they want to distribute to us. So I hope that was helpful. Just quick information on regards to the stimulus checks. Remember, this is Crypto Novus, where newbies become masters. You guys have a blessed day.